Midway between the 10 and 22 line inside the Kelso half as Gavin Craig puts a wee floating kick along that 22 metre line. Oh, bounces over the head and it's picked up now by Scott Henry, and Scott Henry's going to go in for the try. Lovely work from Scott Henry. That was shocking from Hampson, the Kelso fullback. He just misread the flight of the ball. Great floating kick from Gavin Craig and good footballing skills from Scott Henry, the Selkirk winger, who just then grubbered it over the line and he pounces on that ball. First blood to Selkirk. Ben Cooper on the ball for Kelso. Here he goes then with this kick. That looks a good strike. Is it over? That should be no problems for Cooper. The Kelso fly half, and he has. He's nailed that one. Mikey Davison recycles back out to Ross Nixon. Nixon looking for that gap. He's looking for the offload. He's got Duckett inside, and Duckett could be in for the try, and he is. Good try from Selkirk. It was a nice offload. Good drop of the shoulder from Ross Nixon, and then his inside was Angus Duckett to take that pass, and then he goes for Selkirk's second try. It's Selkirk 10, it's Kelso 3. Ball comes along the line, taken on by Gavin Craig. Gavin Craig, oh, it's an interception, and it's Kieran Cooney. Here comes the counter attack as it's kicked on by Michael Robertson, and David Gobby's going to chase onto this ball. Now this could be a simple grubber kick here for David Gobby, and David Gobby's going to go in for the try. Has he been too much on that? No, he's got a try. He touches down, and that is the sucker punch from Kelso to Selkirk, because it was Selkirk on the attack. Kieran Cooney with interception, hacked forward by Michael Robertson. David Gobby took it on, and David Gobby goes in for the try. Trying to drive forward now, and they've kept it tight here. Very similar scenes from how they treated the Peebles Park last Saturday, just splinter away. That's a great drive from the Kelso Park. They're now up to the 22 metre line, and they're still driving forward. This is a cohesive unit from Kelso. Comes along the line then to Tate, out to Cooper. Cooper then misses out, goes to Greg Minto. Minto on the way hoofy. He's got David Gobby on his outside. David Gobby takes the ball and the contact, but Kelso recycle the ball inside that Selkirk 22. Selkirk 12, Kelso 10. There's Kelso now having to get the ball up. That's Ross Anderson who's come on the field, I think, for Scott Brown as he gets the ball into midfield. Kelso still have the possession inside the Selkirk 22. Andy Tate recycles it out to Ben Cooper. Cooper with the grubber kick through, and Kelso chasing on to that, but it was well worked there by Gavin Craig. In fact, that was Scott Henry who took that ball. Well worked Scott Henry as Sam Hampson was chasing on to it, but here comes Selkirk now on the counter. Ricky Flurler on the ball on the Selkirk 22, the big second row, out to Mikey Davis. Davis puts a high one into there. Chris Riddle underneath it. The ball is there for somebody to pick up, but the referee penalising Selkirk. David Gobby took a knock there as Don Buckley looking to get involved as well. Taken on by Michael Robertson. Robertson 10 metres inside the Selkirk half. The Kelso number 8 recycled by Tate. Tate then out to Ben Cooper. Again, Ben Cooper out to Minto along the line to David Gobby. David Gobby cuts inside, and David Gobby is away, kicks it through into Josh Welch. Now, did he run into Josh Welch? I think maybe he did there, as he thought he was perhaps looking for the free kick or penalty. That was good positioning from Josh Welch as David Gobby kicked through, but it's danger not over yet here for Selkirk, because Kelso get it along the line. The 22, Sam Hampson on the ball, and Hampson going for it himself. He should have got that ball out to Don Buckley. He just cut back inside on his own, going for the glory, but it's still Kelso on the attack. 5 metres from the Selkirk try line. Selkirk 12, it's Kelso 10. The Kelso Park have it. They're driving towards the line. Have they managed to get over that whitewash? The ball comes out wide. Have they got it? I think they have. The referee looks at it, and they have awarded the try. As a quick hand out, and I think that's Don Buckley. It's taken the ball into the far right corner, and he crashes over for Kelso, and Kelso now in front. Selkirk 12, it's Kelso 15. That was just quick hands from Kelso. We're into injury time in the first half. Selkirk 12, Kelso 15, and here comes Ben Cooper then with a chance to extend Kelso's lead. That one goes over for Cooper, the Kelso fly half, so that makes it Selkirk 12, Kelso 18. Selkirk having to work their way into Kelso half, but it's Kelso half possession. It's Sam Hampson trying to go round his man. He does. He breaks the tackle and Hampson's away up the stand side. This is great running from the Kelso fullback. He tried to offload it inside. That was a good support play by Dom Buckley, but that's gone far. But I'll tell you what, this guy's got a bag of tricks about him. This Londoner, Sam Hampson, who just arrived to Kelso last weekend, made his debut against Peebles up at the Guys, but he looks a handful, and he had a good wee run there for Kelso. Good support from Dom Buckley, but it's still Selkirk 15, Kelso 18. Selkirk though in possession. Angus Duckett now on the ball, looking for the offload. Kelso defending well, play 5 metres inside the Kelso half. Mikey Davis, Selkirk scrum half, feeds it along the line to Gavin Craig. Gavin Craig feeds it along the line to Marshall. Marshall out to Hartness. Hartness cuts inside. 1, 2, 3 steps inside and off he goes. Fraser Hartness, hard man to take down. He's 10 metres inside the Kelso half now. Recycled by Davis into Catagroar, the big unit, the big forward, the big prop as he drives it on now for Selkirk. Ball comes along the line, taken on. And it's Selkirk have it now through James Bett, the hooker. Back along the line to Gavin Craig. Gavin Craig trying to find a half gap and he's through, trying to work his way up to the Kelso 22. Ball's there for Mikey Davis. Davis, he looked for the offload, decided for the wee dummy. Won himself. Angus Duckett takes it off him and drives it up to that 22 metre line. Selkirk 15, Kelso 18. Penalty coming though. Kelso being a nuisance round the fringes and the referee's pinged him for it. And here's a chance now. It's not a free kick, it's a penalty, and I'm sure Josh Welsh is going to go for goal here, and if he lands this one it will be all square at Philip Hawke. At the moment though, Selkirk 15, it's Kelso 18 as hush descends around the ground here in Selkirk. Josh Welsh then, that's not a bad effort. Has it got the legs? It has, as it floats between the uprights. And Sam Hampson then on the ball. He's going to go for a run. We know that. He's been caught well though. The ball fed inside to Ali Marsh. Marsh though takes the contact. Big hit comes in. Good tackle by McDougall and co. Kelso have it right in front of me, 5 metres inside the Kelso half. Selkirk 18, Kelso 18, 40 minutes gone in the second half. Andy Tate on the ball into big Jungle Robertson, pops it back out, picked up though by Andy Tate, 10 metres inside the Kelso half. As Selkirk come piling through, yeah, they're going to be pinged for that through the side. The ball is there for Kelso to recycle as they drive it forward now. They've got the ball in hand. It's going to be picked up now by Andy Tate. He puts a high one into the Selkirk 22 as Darren Claverton misses out and Don Buckley comes in. Can he touch down? No! Would you believe it? He's lost it going forward. Well, I thought that was going to be a try as well. It was Darren Claverton misread the bounce of the ball. Don Buckley comes smashing through. He managed to grab onto it, and as he turns round he's lost it as he's tried to ground the ball, and it's knocked on. Well, that could be come back to haunt Kelso come full time. So Cooper just outside the 22 to the right hand side of the posts. So here comes Cooper. Not a bad effort. Is the radar on? You bet your Nelly it is. And that Ben Cooper penalty has put Kelso back in front. And it's well picked up. Kieran Cooney steals it, and here comes the counter from Kelso on the far side. The ball fed in as it's taken up 12 metres inside the Selkirk half. Kelso having to work for that ball. Murray Hasty then gets it out to Cooper. Cooper into the forwards. Big hit comes in, but it's still driven on there by Michael Robertson. Good play here from Kelso. They're working their way up to the Selkirk 22. Selkirk 18, Kelso 21. It's Ben Cooper now on the ball. Feeds it out to Richard Minto. Minto has to stop and check his running. Drives forward. He's just about up to that 22 metre line, still driving forward. That's a good drive from Kelso. They're on the Selkirk 22. Murray Hasty in there, gets it out wide to Cooper. Cooper along the line, taken on now by Sam Hampson. Hampson runs into Fraser Hartness. Good work from Fraser Hartness, steals the ball, knocks it on from Kelso, and that was good defence from Fraser Hartness as Sam Hampson just runs straight into him. As we heard in those matches, Melrose were trailing 15-7 at Heriot, and Gala were 27-16 up at Curry. But here comes the counter now from Selkirk. Harness on the ball. Is he going to offload it into midfield? No, he's going it on here. Fraser Harness, he's made inroads into that Kelso 22. That's a good break from Selkirk on the far side of the field. Recycle ball. Gavin Craig then inside. Oh, that's a good take as well from Scott Henry. He really had to stretch for that, but here comes Selkirk. Gavin Craig, if they get it out wide, they could be in. Gavin Craig cuts back inside, feeds it back into the forwards. They're 2 metres short here. Selkirk, they're still pounding away as the ball comes in. That's knocked on, and the referee in fact is playing the advantage at the moment. He said it's come off the knee, so Selkirk then with the ball right in front of the post. Ball comes back in to the forwards, taken on by Duckett, on by James Bedd. James Bedd, has he crossed over? No, it's then driven on by the pack. Kelso defending right on the try line. Selkirk 18, Kelso 21, but Selkirk camped on the Kelso try line as the ball comes out wide. The drive, the push through. Have they got through? No, they haven't. Again, great defence from Kelso. Here we go, the ball comes out wide. Oh, that's gone forward, I think, from Gordon Patterson, but the referee playing advantage, offside from Kelso. So this is going to be interesting. 10 minutes to go, and well, Selkirk have got a penalty 5 metres from the Kelso try line. Selkirk 18, Kelso 21. I was going to say go for the points. You've still got 10 minutes to go, and this is what Selkirk are going to do. So Josh Welsh is going to line up this penalty here for Selkirk right on the 22 metre line. Can the Selkirk fullback make it all square here this afternoon? Josh Welsh then. Oh, well, the oohs, the ahs and the grumbles from the crowds and the shakes of the head tells you that has gone, well, horribly bad. Out to Gavin Craig. Gavin Craig to Kibble. Kibble feeds it along the line, taken on well then by Scott Henry. Scott Henry adds a bit of burst inside to Angus Duckett, and Duckett knocks it on as he took that pass from the inside. 3.5 minutes remaining here at Philip Hawke. So throw in, Selkirk ball. Mikey Davis picks up. It comes out to Gavin Craig. Gavin Craig going for a wee run. 10 metres inside the Kelso half. Forwards in there, but go Kelso do the counter ruck, but it comes back on the Selkirk side. Then Gordon Patterson back on to the field, drives it on here for Selkirk, picked up by Mikey Davis, comes out to Lee Kibble. Kibble along the line to Harness. Harness just inside the Kelso half, and Harness is going for a wee run. One bounces 2 players off him, just about up to that Kelso 22. Selkirk 18, Kelso 21. Callum Johnson now on the ball for Selkirk. He's just about up to the Kelso 22 on the stand side here at Philip Hawke. Selkirk 18, Kelso 21, as Ryan Crockett now drives on for Selkirk, and Kelso having to defend. Oh, and Selkirk have lost it going forward, and here come Kelso with the steal, trying to manage the ball, but then a penalty is Kelso come in. They're using hands on the deck and everything once they won that ball back. This is a penalty now for Selkirk, just outside the Kelso 22. Now this is a pressure kick. 2 minutes to go in this match. Here comes the strike. It looks good from here. Yes, it is. They're loving that one here at Philip Hawke, and Josh Welsh with that penalty, well, got them back on level terms here at Philip Hawke. Kelso have got the squeeze, and Kelso pick up from the scrum. It's Michael Robertson who has the ball. They're driving it inside that 22. We could see a drop goal attempt here. No, they're taking it in through the forwards here. Just seeing how Ben Cooper's lying a bit deep here, but Kelso have secured possession. They're having a look at it here. Ball comes out. No, they're going to take it up through the forwards. Michael Robertson on the Selkirk 22 for Kelso. They're looking up here. It's all square. Selkirk 21, Kelso 21. We're into injury time. Kelso inside the Selkirk 22. They have the ball. They're taking it up through the forwards. They're not going to go for the drop goal attempt here. They're having a look here. They have to watch. They don't concede the penalty. Here comes a drop goal now from Ben Cooper. Now he struck it, but he's put a sclaff on it, and he put it wide. Clapperton then on the ball. He may go for a runsy here. He feeds it into Scott Henry, and Scott Henry now kicks it downfield, but Sam Hampson should get back there for Kelso. All square, 21 all. Sam Hampson now picks up, and off he scoots down the far side, feeds it along to David Gobby. Good hands from the Kelso winger. He had to stretch for that ball, but he's under pressure here. Kelso, they're outside their own 22. What an ending to the game. The ball with Ben Cooper comes out, taken on by Greg Minto. Minto runs in to see a blue jerseys. It's all square. We're into injury time. Selkirk 21, It's Kelso 21. Kelso have the ball just outside their own 22. Ball fed in through the forwards, and here they go, driving it on here. Kelso, they're going to try and work their way up into the Selkirk half. Nothing splitting them. We're all square at 21 all. We won't see any more kicking as the ball comes out. It's been picked up by Greg Minto. It's taken on now. I think Stevie Patterson has taken the ball, and Graham's Law as well in there for Kelso as they feed the ball back out. Taken on by Steph Carnegie. Carnegie, he's led well this afternoon from the Kelso forwards. Comes back out to Murray Hastie. Comes out to Ben Cooper. All the play inside the Kelso half. Selkirk 21. It's Kelso 21. 2 minutes of injury time played here now at Philip Hawke, and it's Kelso with Buckley back in to Richard Minto. Minto then on the ball. Selkirk having to defend. Will both sides settle for the draw by the looks of it? No. Somebody wants to get the winner here as Michael Robertson drives on play. 10 metres inside the Selkirk, inside the Kelso half. That's been knocked on by Kelso. Referee looks at his watch. Well, we couldn't split them, and it's finished all even here at Philip Hawke. Will either side be happy with that? Well, we'll get reaction from both camps. We couldn't split them, as I say, and it's stalemate at Philip Hawke in this RBS National League clash. It finishes Selkirk 21, Kelso 21.
We had a lot of possession. Should have got that win. We went left in a little a shocking try at the start for them just to run in easy. Things like that we just need to pick up on for next week.
It's a game you had for the taking, really.
Oh, definitely. Oh, just we hit the post, you know. It's just little things, just little tackles, stuff like that. I just need to sort out just for next week.
Real frustrating, disappointing. I think we had it in the first 20 minutes. I don't know, we just took our foot off the gas, and credit to Kelso, they really upped the tempo and came back at us. So yeah, one that got away, but I don't know, a draw's a draw and it's not lost. So
I don't know, I just think we could have done a little better than we did. If some of the balls went to hand a bit better, and I don't know, I think it could have been a lot better than it was. I think we could have easily taken that as a win.
I don't think we played today as good as we have been, but you know, we've got a few things to work on, and hopefully next week against Watsonians we'll come back and go back to our best like we've been playing lately. That was, I don't know, not much to say about that match. It was disappointing. Once
we become a more tight-knit group, I think we'll play a lot better than we are, and we'll definitely be contenders for the top of the table.
It was not a nice game of play. I don't know. I think Kelso's sort of Selkirk's bogey team. We need to try and get that out of our heads, but you know, typical border derby, same old, same old.
Yeah, it was a frustrating game. Played heaps of mistakes, stop-starty, and yeah, it was a frustrating game out there.